And I'm here to tell you that I've been in a room hanging with the President of the United States, to a billionaire, to one of my friends who makes $600 million in a year. I know how to make money, and I knew how to do it with integrity. My foster parents will tell you, Derek never had a problem with cheating or lying. It's not about your IQ, as I was this little foster kid. It's about your I will. It's about your I will. Life is going to be tough. You're going to have stress, anxiety, depression, anger. You're going to have financial difficulties at some point in your life. You're going to have marriage difficulties. You're going to have business difficulties. But you got to get back up. 25 years old, I made my first $100,000. 32 years old, I made my first $1 million. Nobody could stop me. I was not going to let my past destroy me. You know how much $1 million is? I know how to make $300,000 in 1 month. I learned a valuable lesson at 19 years old, that I was never going to let my past infect my future. That what's happened to me is not as important as what's happened inside of me. See, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When you change the way you look at your life will change. I used to look at my life as a curse, as a reject. Now I look back at my life and it's a blessing, because I overcame so much adversity, because I found my greatness. And if I could share something huge with you, don't ever let your weakness destroy your greatness. Every one of you is born with greatness. Every one of you. But so many times we let weaknesses destroy it. You have to find something within you that fulfills you. Something within you. Every one of you has a story. Every one of you has greatness. You were born with it. The most important opinion you should have in this life is the opinion of yourself, not what other people think about you. And I also learned to not let the inner me become the enemy. You go after your dreams. Don't let the little thing inside of you tell you, oh, you're not good enough, oh, you're not pretty enough, oh, you're not tall enough, or you're not short enough, or you're not skinny enough. No. You have a dream that's been put inside of you, you go for that dream. Because either you go for that dream, or you're going to help another person build their dream. Why not try to build your dream and help change the world? My life has changed drastically because when I started finding value within myself, I realized that I could help others. And let me break it down for you real simple. HOPE. This is a Derek Clark acronym. HOPE. Helping one person every day. HOPE. And I know there are people suffering in this room, because I just did a PBL FBLA conference last week, and you would not believe on how many emails I received, how many Facebook messages I received from people that are hurting. In order for you to be great in this world, you got to overcome the weakness. Never let your weakness destroy your greatness. Never limit yourself. Now, I graduated high school with a 1.8 GPA. That's crazy, huh? But I learned it's not about my IQ, it's about my I will. I learned it's not about how much smarts I have, it's about how much heart I have. Well, thank you. Now, I can tell you that a GPA like that limits you. But I'm telling you that those are the greatest numbers for me, because my mom dropped out in the 8th grade, and my dad dropped out in 9th. So I'm the first one in my family to break the cycle. One of my favorite quotes is from Rocky Balboa. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life, but it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him, her, or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You can take a hit, and you can keep moving forward. You can take another hit. You can get knocked down, but you can always look back up. I had to start a news cycle, break that generational gap, and say that I am better than my mom and dad, that I'm not defined by my parents' mistakes. I'm not defined by my mistakes. I own me. I define me, right? You define you. You define you. Now you step up and own yourself. You step up. This is your life.